Hello guys and welcome to another video. Now let's look at the match between the Cincinnati Bengals and Detroit Lions. Man, where do you even start with that defensive breakdown by Cincinnati? I mean, to be fair, the Lions, they came in swinging. Jared Goff was unbelievable, throwing for 247 yards with 3 absolute beauts of touchdowns, slicing through the Bengals defense like butter. They couldn't stop anything. Detroit's run game was on fire too, with 118 yards. That's a pounding that Cincinnati just couldn't handle. But it's kind of crazy how they let Detroit capitalize on 5 out of 6 red zone attempts. And there were penalties, 6 of them. That's not how you stop an opponent like the Lions. But hey, I'd love to know what you all think. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more discussions. On to our next segment. Ja'Marr Chase, folks. Wow, where do we even start with this guy? Even in the midst of Cincinnati's defensive chaos, Chase shined like a diamond. I mean, 6 catches on 10 targets, racking up 110 yards. That's mind-blowing. And let's not forget those 2 touchdowns, especially that jaw-dropping 64-yard rocket. It's clear that Ja'Marr Chase is a player with the kind of explosiveness that every defensive coordinator out there is losing sleep over. His ability to create ridiculous separation with his route running and raw speed is just, well, sensational. Take that 64-yard touchdown, for instance, a single play that turned the game's narrative on its head. Chase showed he's not just about the stats, he's changing the flow and pace of the game itself. For the Bengals, he's got to be their offensive centerpiece moving forward. We've got to see them craft more strategies around getting Chase the ball. His knack for making defenders look silly and creating big plays out of nowhere is essential for the Bengals, especially if they want to bounce back and keep defenses guessing. It's chasing excellence, plain and simple. Now, transitioning to the other sideline, let's talk about Detroit's tactical masterclass in this game. It's not just about their individual performances, it was actually the sum of a well-executed plan. Seriously, the way they mixed that aerial attack with a powerful ground game was pretty impressive. Right? Jared Goff was on another level, hitting 19 out of his 23 passes and collecting 277 yards. And those 3 touchdown passes, insane, honestly. The manager clearly prepared a scheme that exposed Cincinnati's defensive gaps perfectly. With key weapons like Sam Laporta and Brock Wright being put in positions to exploit those red zone opportunities, it's almost like every play was designed to wear down the Bengals' defense. Plus, the run game led by Montgomery and Gibbs churned out 118 rushing yards, just pounding Cincinnati down. On defense, they put the pressure on all game long. Derek Barnes even notched that critical sack, leading to a safety. It's that type of tactical discipline and focus that creates game-changing moments, and ultimately gives the Lions this type of commanding victory. You know, it's not just a win, it's a statement. Absolute tactical brilliance there from Detroit. So, after applauding Detroit's tactical discipline, let's dive into how turnovers and momentum had a massive say in this matchup. The Bengals simply couldn't hang on to the ball, and honestly, it was brutal. Jake Browning threw not 1, not 2, but 3 interceptions. Each time it felt like, oh no, here we go again, as the Lions, with ice-cold composure, converted those mistakes into scores. Jared Goff's cool under pressure really flipped those turnovers right into Detroit's favor. But wait, remember Derek Barnes? His sack that led to a safety wasn't just an extra point on the board. It was a confidence-crushing, game-changing moment. The Lions' defense seemed relentless, taking every chance to turn the tide and suffocate any hope the Bengals had at gaining a rhythm or clawing back into the game. It was almost like watching a masterclass in capitalizing on every single mistake. What an intense battle, you know? So, here's the deal. I want to know your thoughts. Did turnovers make or break this game? Drop your takes in the comments. Can't wait to hear what you all think about this wild ride.